Hi, today we're going to be talking about how to reward ourselves as a step-parent and to take it seriously so we can continue to be a step-parent and not feel lousy. Otherwise, things can get tough and difficult. Hi, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and I'll let you know every time I post. Rewarding ourselves as a step-parent can seem a bit indulgent, but I maintain it's probably one of the most important things that you need to do and to take seriously. Step-parenting can be very, very exhausting and very, very draining. It can make you feel as though your life is not your own, your decisions are not your own, your relationship with your partner is affected by everything and everybody else who's around in your life. You don't feel as though your home can even be your own home sometimes. You've got other people coming in and out as if they own the place. And you have to, in order to keep the peace and sometimes make things work, concede and compromise and negotiate in ways that other family types just don't. You often do not see this when you're walking in to becoming a step-family. You think you'll be able to cope and everything will be all right. But the more you give, the more people encroach. And there will be times when people go too far and it gets you so annoyed and you get so angry and you get so fed up with having to share your life like this, and it can seem endless. So, as a step-parent, it's really, really important that you take yourself seriously and you reward yourself so that you can continue with the life you have chosen happily and successfully and be able to keep on giving. Because if you come to a point where you can't, then something has to give and it'll probably be your relationship. And that's why step-family life can be so difficult and many second marriages break up. So, my message to you is to look after yourself, and it's really important you take this seriously. In order to look after yourself, you've got to build your life up so it's good and you're happy to continue to give in other respects. And for this, you need to decide how you can best reward yourself for doing things. And unless we come to a conscious acknowledgement of what it is that makes us feel good and makes us feel right with the world, then we will be forever thinking we're giving more than we receive. So sit down with a piece of paper, not just in your head, and make a list. Make a list of the things that you would like to do to reward yourself for being a step-parent and all the tolerances you have to put up with. The list needs to consist of quite a number of things. I think that a normal sheet of file paper has something like 45 lines on it. I would suggest that you fill all those 45 lines with different ways that you can reward yourself. Some of the things may be very small, and they may be light touches. Things like walking on the sunny side of the street is quite a common one, actually. Being able to have a bath in your own time and take your time about it, read your favourite books, magazines, whatever you want, follow an interest of your own, having coffee with friends, having a coffee. Any of these small little rewards that you can think of that make you feel right with the world. And then there needs to be bigger things too. There needs to be things that you can like doing when you get out of the house. What are your interests? Maybe you're interested in culture or history or garden or nature or sport or holidays of a particular kind, or you like to, the ways you like to spend money. What are the things, does fashion mean a lot to you? Does self-care, self-pampering make you feel better? You need to make a conscious list of the things that you can choose to use to reward yourself for being a step-parent. Then, as and when you need to, you use the list and you consciously reward yourself. Because rewards do not come from the children. Very rarely will a stepchild ever say, "Thank you so very much for cooking me a special meal." Very rarely do your own children ever say that. But the difference is you simply don't mind, because with your own children, you've got a feeling about building them up and setting them off in the world, and you're pleased to be able to give everything you can. With the stepchild relationship, it can feel much more as though you're having to give and you get nothing back. Your partner too can thank you for all you're doing with your stepfamily. But the real thanks needs to come from within you, and you must work out how to do that and do it. And so you feel fine to carry on. We run sessions online or in person, workshops, we write booklets, I run a email response service. You can find links to our website and Instagram, Twitter, social media generally in the description box below.